Should be live. Just checking everything. Are we coming in clear? It says we're live. We're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another RSG lunch stream. Skewers, let me hear you out there in chat. It is hump day. Mike. Guess what day it is? It is hump day. It is time to talk some shop. Star Wars Galaxy Hero style. I'm your host of the most, Ranger J 1999. Glad to have you guys here. Make sure you shout out your name in chat because, damn it, we want to say hi to you. Say hello, say hi, say hi to everybody. Whip out your pickles. I mean, it's Wednesday. It's whipping out your pickle day. It's officially
Isn't every day whip out your pickle day?
It is, but yeah, it's hump day, so it makes sense that it's more of a day of reckoning of said pickle, or how we say it in Portuguese, Finn.
Balançar os picles.
The pickles. So wonderful. Glad to have you guys here. Welcome to the lunch stream. This is where we're going to talk shop here on about Galaxy Heroes. We're going to do a roster review. We're going to have Rangers suffer through mod depression. We're going to answer your questions. If you have questions, go ahead and put those in chat. Make sure you put question in front of the statement. Finn will scoop those up, and then we'll rock and roll, or I'll scoop them up, whoever scoops them up.
You'll have to scoop them, because I have them until 1 o'clock.
You bastard. I knew it.
I told you hey, it's a Wednesday, and I'm here.
Y'all ever get the feeling that Finn is just, he's here, but he's not here anymore?
Yeah, that's been always the case. It's just you're noticing now.
Bitch, bastard. All right, so there we go. But glad to see you guys all in chat. We have, of course, we've got Dr. Finn, medicine woman here, the troll extraordinaire. Dr. Finn, what's going on?
Hi, peoples.
We also have the Viking, BCM, him, Big Country Mags is here.
Hump day, woo woo.
Woo woo. And last but not least, we have our good friend. It's been a long time that he hasn't been around, but he's back, and we're having him here because I made him, because I threatened his life. Or my apprentice, one of the two, however you want to say it. Xylo Takedown is here from Xylo Takedown. What's going on, Xylo?
What's going on, everybody?
All
Happy
right.
hump day.
Yes, hump day indeed. We'll get through the mechanisms here in a second. What I want the skewers to do right now, do me a favor. Let's support our boy Xylo. If you're listening to this right now, or if you're listening to this whenever you're listening to it, I want you to stop what you're doing. I want you to go to Xylo's channel, and I want you to subscribe to his channel. So stop what you're doing. Just real quick, just go to Xylo Takedown. Or is it Takedown Games? What's your damn
It's
channel?
both. Isn't it Takedown Game / Xylo Takedown?
Yeah, it'll come up under both abbreviations.
See?
Okay, so there you go. See, that's science. So everyone stop what you're doing. Go hit the subscribe button right now.
Do it.
Yeah, do it. Or I'm going to have the apprentice throw Cheerios at you. It's just the way it works around here. So we're going to.
Is that a threat or a good time?
Well, for me, it's a great time because I see my apprentice.
That's what I'm saying. You need a better threat.
Whenever my apprentice.
Go subscribe to Xylo's, and if he doesn't gain 10 subscribers in the next hour, I'm going to sing the RSG and pickle song.
Oh, God, we don't want that, guys. Do you want Finn singing that stupid pickle song? Actually, I'm going to make it worse. I want 30 new subscribers for Xylo. Or I'm going to have every... You're
pushing it now.
I'm going to push the envelope, because if you guys don't want to hear that stupid-ass pickle song... Because I'm going to have Finn sing it right now, just so you can hear the awfulness.
No, we can't pre-torture.
No, I
don't
want
pre-torture.
I'm threatening with the song. No, yeah.
No, I'm not going to pre-torture them.
No. So if you don't want that, people that know, do not want that pickle song. So don't make Finn sing that stupid pickle song, because he'll do it. And I'm telling you, folks, you don't want it. So you better get your ass over there and subscribe, because between the apprentice and Finn singing about pickles, you're in big trouble. So let's make it happen. And Xylo's going to be tracking. I'm going to ask him. I know how many subscribers he had. So, Black Mama says, I'll sub if I hear Finn stroke his Wookiee.
For Xylo, yeah. I will do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
That's great.
Oh, you missed it yesterday. It sounded like a dying elephant. I'm like, what the hell is that, Finn? Oh my God. Oh, Lordy in heaven. All right, so you already know the format. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Subscribe on this channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to make a donation, you see Vader's Cup of Plenty is there. Real quick before we get going, big shout out to Operation Metaverse and just the community in general. They're pimping our stuff, but I want to pimp this. The Children's Hospital of Atlanta. Finn, we're visiting those guys on the 24th, less than a week. They're going to be
we
there.
are. So let me make the announcement now because people missed it
Let's do it, yes.
when we did it for the Borderlands stuff. We won't have a lunch stream next Monday and Tuesday because Ranger and I on Monday are going to be working with the hospital in order to get everything set up. And on Tuesday, we're actually going to be live streaming. So that is going to be September 24th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time. We will be at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, where we will be live streaming from the Playroom at the Cancer and Blood Disorder Center. We'll be having fun with the kids. We'll be playing Xbox. We'll be playing other games. And if you look in the description of the lunch stream, and you might need to refresh your page in order to get them to show up, but there are links there for the video for the live stream. The event is set up so you guys can distribute that link. There's also a link as to where you can donate. So to donate, head on to our Tiltify page. The Tiltify link is in the description of the lunch stream where you can donate to a bunch of different challenges that we have. So we have a challenge for Ranger and I giving away our lightsabers that we're going to be bringing to the kids. Now, these aren't the metal ones. We have some more like replica toy ones that aren't going to like stab and potentially give tetanus to kids on chemo. So we have some plastic lightsabers that we're going to be bringing with our costumes. And so if that challenge gets filled, we'll be giving that away. We also have a potential dance party set up where if we fill that challenge, then I will be dancing with the kids, doing the Macarena, the chicken dance, the electric slide, potentially the floss. I don't know what the hell that is. And I watched good old Maurice and I got even more confused. So that wasn't good. We also have the giveaway to the kids, then the parents, then the medical staff in that order of the RSG wristbands. We have the new 2020 RSG wristbands. You may have seen it on some of the streams that I've been doing with the gold ones. I have to send all of them out to the RSG crew because we just got them a little while ago.
Well, yeah.
So Ranger will have his soon once we meet up.
Mm-hmm.
But we have the new 2020 RSG wristbands. Those are gold. So this year's theme is gold because of childhood cancer awareness, which is actually September. September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, which makes this all the more worthwhile here. So we'll have those wristbands. We'll give away 100 of those. Plus, we have some from last year still left over. So we'll be giving those away to the kids if we fill that Tiltify challenge. And lastly, there is one where I will give away Porg McFadden's best friend. So the nice RSG viewer that got me Porg McFadden also got me a second one. And with their permission, I am putting this one up as a challenge that I will give away to the kids. So Porg McFadden's friend, as much as you may not like porgs, you know that porgs are adorable and that a kid is going to love it. So
I can't really argue with that. I hate porgs, but
they're adorable and fluffy, and you know Porg McFadden is very cuddly.
I can't argue with that. But
so
guys,
we're going to be giving one of those
your
away.
support. Spread the word. All right, we have a 4-hour window. I really want to crush this, guys. I want to blow donations out the door. I want to do this for these kids and the fight on cancer. So make a little time, even if it's 10 minutes that day during that 4-hour window. I know a lot of you are working, things of that nature. Make some time. Have somebody you can donate. It's for these kids. It's for ACS. Let's show these folks how incredible this community is. So spread the word, get your friends, get anybody you can on that stream. We need lots of participation. We need lots of people viewing, lots of donations. Let's really kick the crap out of it. All right, that being said, let's have some fun. Let's do some stuff like we always do. Xylo, I need an update. Has anybody subscribed to your channel since we've threatened the Piccolo song?
Yeah, we've gotten 3 so far.
All right, so 27 more, or I'm going to have Finn sing the stupid pickle song a lot. So
thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to threaten the community with awfulness. See, he's already humming it, guys. You don't. It's awful. Don't. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's see who's out there in chat. We got Revinator says happy hump day. What's going on, Revinator? Dr. Feelgood is here. He's the one that makes you feel all right. He says,
Happy birthday, Dr. Feelgood.
Is it his birthday?
It is.
Okay, he says, good afternoon, skewers. Could I possibly ask for a small indulgence, Ranger, and ask for some birthday wishes in your German accent? Well, of course you can't. This is what we do here. Just thinking about your birthday makes my candle light up. It's very glorious. I can feel your gruesome pain as you turn older. But it's
Does it make your pickle juices flow?
Yes, Finn. My pickle juices have gone everywhere. What the worst part is I heard this groaning Wookiee the other day. It was awful.
I think he made an appearance earlier today, too.
Yes, I was walking through the forest and then I heard this horrible sound. And I asked Finn, what is that sound, Finn? He said it's a moaning Wookiee. All right, but happy birthday, Dr. Feelgood. All right, Yuta says, hello, everyone, happy hump day. Hey, Yuta. This is how's everyone's Wookiee stroking going on? God. Obi-Wan Jabroni's here, whipping out his pickle. That's what I like to see. Darth Vader 7 says, hello. Black Mamba just start laughing. My friend, my H-Town brother, Shadowville is here. You see I'm representing these Stros. This is Afternoon Skewers. Tack Con that says, hey, welcome, Tack. Jason Hummel says, happy hump day. Hey, everyone. Spider says, happy hump day. Makwa's here, says, hello. Mikey says, good morning. Sean Knight's here, but he retracted his message. Maybe it was about the groaning Wookiees, I don't know, but it was retracted. Briarius Aegon says, hello, skewers. Hello, Briarius. Who else do we got? Suicide Squad says, good morning. Moss Mike is terrified with the pickle threat. He says, oh, God, no. Let's see here.
Yeah, you might want to just make accounts to subscribe to
just make some crap up, man. I'm telling you, we're not playing around. Scorp30 says, hey, Ranger, thanks again for the mini RR yesterday. You're more than welcome. We had a mini Ross review session. Helped a lot of people out. That's what we do. We already did. Black Mamba's here, but yes, Finn did the thing. Gap P says, good day, skiers, one and all. Peace and love to y'all. May your pickles be plentiful and your mods roll double-digit speeds. Well, that's pretty nice. None of those things will happen for me, so let's just be real. Jason Holmes says, I already subscribed. There you go. Dan the Man's here. Says, hey, hey, Dan the Man. Hogzilla says, hey, everyone. Glad to have you here, Hog. Skywalker Vader, Canadian brother up north there, up in that frozen tundra. He's eating that maple syrup there, Finn. He says, good afternoon, everyone. Let's see.
That's gonna get me on a food tangent because today there's
Finn, I'm on my fast. Shut up about food.
Well, so I was gonna get.
I don't want to hear about food, Finn. BCM Ziley, you just heard me say I'm doing a fast again, and what is like Finn's cue should be? Oh well, Rangers,
Well, no, it's because I didn't get it.
More food.
So I went to Burger King to get the Impossible Whopper because I wanted to try it,
and
freaking Burger King said they don't have it. Like my Burger King is like, yeah, it's on the friggin' menu, and they said we don't have it. So now I haven't eaten since morning.
To air.
So I'm technically fasting.
They're saying that they're out of chicken sandwiches, but they really have more chicken sandwiches.
You know what you can do for chicken sandwiches? You just
I don't want to talk about food, you mongoloids. What is wrong with you?
Next question.
Good God, man.
So,
I'm not eating. Well, let me tell about this lobster and steak.
Today?
Yeah, we haven't got there. I'm still doing the damn intro because Finn.
Well, I was saying I didn't get the food. Is the point? I'm kind of fasting today too. I haven't eaten all day. Because I was gonna get the Impossible Whopper for Whopper for lunch.
Get your Viking hammer and get him. Get him.
I'm coming for you, Finn.
Yeah, thank you. Kill him.
Yay! Another good time.
God. Let's see who else we got. We got Matthew 1908. He says, "Good morning, everyone. Bit late today. That's all right. Matthew arrives precisely when he means to." What else? Any threes? That's a question. We'll get to that later. Let me see here. Who else is in chat? Update us. I have to go back and scroll through. Oh, the lovely Wendy Deitcher's here. Hello, Wendy. Anybody else? Chewy's here. And I'll translate. He says, hey, RSGers. Happy hump day. Hermit Fulcrum's also here. Says, hump day. Woo woo. Word, homie. Zem420 says, howdy, howdy, skewers. Pickles out. Whip out your pickles, or Zem, if you want to. Anybody else?
You know the other fun
Slap
thing?
Meathead is here. Thank you. It says, water.
So this
I know,
isn't
right?
really about food, but just
Jason
interestingly enough.
I'm doing the
I
introduction.
walked into Burger King.
Damn it, man.
As soon as I walked into Burger King, the McDonald's app sent me a notification. The second I walked into Burger King, the McDonald's app sent me a notification. I think McDonald's is doing this on purpose, to get people away from Burger King. It's actually really amusing. It's like as soon as I stepped in there, it says, you got a notification. Burger King is now selling cheeseburgers for 69 cents. I'm like, what the hell?
What's wrong with you? What's with you, man?
I think it's smart marketing.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, I think it would be pretty neat if we could have an app that if they go to another streamer,
BCM.
It gives them a notification to join.
Shut up, Ben.
Thank you, Xylo. Get the apprentice out of daycare. I need him to go on a mission for me and choke the crap out of Finn. I mean, dark side torture this fool. I can't today. Jason Krulix here says hello, everyone. Jaeger's here. Hey, what's up, Mom Brown? Says hello from Finland. Glad to have you here, Jaeger. Dr. Gonzo H says, time to get over that hump. Hell yes. Let's see here. Anybody else? I want to make sure I get everybody. I think we got Mike. Y'all ready? So
is the stream okay? It's getting buffering on my end.
Oh, there must be something going on here. A second. Let me look. Yeah, it's being a little. See what happens when you talk about food, Finn? You screwed up the stream.
God damn it.
Chad is talking about it too. What else said Wendy's is awesome? So.
What up, Finn?
It's not me. What else 73 said it.
I don't need you to. Jason Hummel, Finn hears, but he doesn't listen. Hey, Friedrich Nielsen. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit something with you. Was it YouTube or me? Oh, we're in the green. Okay, we're fine. Okay, it was a little hickey right there. So there we go. All right, enough about that. We got stuff to do. Damn it. All right, let's just get into it. It's now time for Ranger. This is America's favorite pastime. This is where Ranger suffers through mob depression. So yeah. Hey, Doc. Eric, I see you there, brother. Wave back at you, brother. You guys are new. This is the game show where I, like an idiot, think that I can get better mods, and I don't. So we're going to go have Ranger roll them on, and I'm going to go for a big one today. So I figured, why not, right? I mean, I've got this cross. It's got 14 speed. I want to see if it hits. So we're going to go for it. So, yeah, I need to get some materials. So we'll get some of those real quick. Just need one, thank you. And we're gonna roll this. So let's see if we get some big money here. We're going for big money today, guys. I'm gambling. I'm going for the big money. All right. So I like this.
Gambling.
Yeah.
In Galaxy of Heroes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Surprise.
Who has heard such a
I'm
thing?
going for surprise mechanics today. So let's yeah.
Come on, big money, big money. No wampa, no wampa. Stop.
No. Depression. It hit tenacity again.
Yeah, the video is laggy on the stream, but the audio I think is coming fine. But that
ain't us, man. I'm looking. It ain't us.
It is. I know what it is, though. When I'm there, we'll work on it. I know what it is. It's just there's nothing to do right now. We will get it fixed soon, TM. Plus, this is RSG. If we don't have technical difficulties, and
they said Moss Mike says it's fine. So, but what's not fine is I tried once again to go for a 20 speed mod and didn't go well.
Yeah, Chewy said he wants color commentary. So basically, the color commentary is, okay, we're going to level up this mod. We're clicking assign. Okay, let's go ahead and slice it. Okay, first slice, second slice, third slice, and everything hit tenacity, and we got screwed. There you go. There's your color commentary.
All right, let's get into this roster review, shall we? That'll brighten up my day. Helping other people makes me happy, Finn. So I like doing it, and I know the people like to see it. Well, that's the restream. We don't need to see that. We need to see our roster review today. We're doing Boss Live Wire's profile, and then they're in the They're in the Knights of Mandalore, Finn. So, and this is a simple request for this one today. He just said simply when we got the request. I just want a general review of my roster. Finn, I think we can accommodate that, can't we? We can do a simple, just a.
It's pushing it, but I think we can do it.
I think we can handle it, right? You know.
I don't know. That's a pretty tough request.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
for me, but Ranger's a pro.
Yeah, I'm a pro.
That's true. Yeah.
Zylo, let's talk about how great I am for a second. Zylo, why am I so amazing?
Rangers in 1999.
Shut up, Finn. I want to hear about me. Zylo, go ahead.
Say pickles.
You know, Finn.
The man saved our country for one. How about that?
Nah, there's other greater people than me.
Well, all right. How about he put himself to save our country? How about that?
Now, how about this? Go with something not related to my service. Let's go with something stupid about me that makes me great.
Ranger whips out his
I like
pickle.
the way Ranger yells at Mist when he buys Omegas.
That's see, there you go. That's all you needed to know about me. That's why you want a roster review from Ranger, because I yell at people that buy Omegas. See? This is why. All right.
I still go with pickles.
It's a hard argument to make against the pickles, man. Pickles are pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm. The correct response, Silo, was he whips out his pickle at the discretion of the chat.
See, I would have gone with his hair is always on point.
That's true. See? BCM gets
He never has a bad hair day.
No, I don't. So, there you go. All right, so we're doing Boss Livewire here and doing very well in Arena, doing very well in Fleet. He's running the Padme team in Arena, which is really nice. 4.4 million GP. I really like what you've done here. Doing a great job getting that currency coming in. That's a really good job. So let's just go through characters and then just look at everything here. So got some characters to Gear 13 with the relics. Okay, I like it. So let's just start going through and looking at your teams just in general here. So we'll start with your bounty hunters. They look really, really solid. 2 Zetas on boss. Let's check boss speed. Always important. 274. That'll work. Running that Django lead, man. Let me tell you something right there, BCM. That puts that sucker right there at 304. That's pretty damn good right there. Let me tell you. I've made BCM speechless with the speed of this boss. So.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's impressive. See, most. Impressive.
I'm distracted by Wendy.
What's Wendy?
It was so.
Wendy wrote in chat, Flash. He's America. Doo doo.
He'll save every one of us.
So now I have that song stuck in my head, and
Flash!
it's a good song.
Flash! You have to do the sound.
So underrated.
You have to do the wow, wow. Hawkman dive. Flash, Flash. Oh, what a great, awful movie. It's so bad. It's wonderful. I love it.
You know, that's on par with the He-Man movie.
Oh, the He-Man movie. Oh, God.
Masters of the Universe.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my 80s childhood.
I know, right?
I still want that sky sled that they had. That
I
jet
know,
ski
right?
that they could fly
Dive! It's so good. All right. Clone Troopers, let's take a look at those real quick. They look pretty solid. He's got Rex, Echo, Cody. Yeah, Fives is getting there. Very nice. Yeah, I'm working on my Clone Troopers right now. They're the ones getting gear right now. So I'm going to get them squared away, but I am still a little bit horde mentality, but I am doing that. So let's see. First,
they're actually pretty a decent team.
They are very good.
I cleared my Galactic War for shits and grins this morning with lower level 501st.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that with our GW today. I'll do that with GW. We'll use.
I think they're like gear 8 or something like that, and they walked right through it.
Flash, Flash. All right, First Order team looks pretty solid. This is a team you can use on offense. You can use it on defense. If you're going to use it on defense, you don't have the Z on Trooper or the second on Kylo Ren on Mass. So if you're going to think about GAC, you can use this on offense, like car teams, things of that nature. You can also put this in the back line. Troopers, I'd use your Troopers for offense. Your Bounty Hunters, definitely defense. So just give me some ideas for GAC, things of that nature. Some places you can use that. Let's look at your Galactic Republic. We know this is your arena team. Really don't need to look at too much here other than the wholesome goodness that is your team. I love this. Look at all those GRs. relic. Anakin is relic 5. That's super scary. Clones are coming along nicely too. The thing about the Padme team, you can use it on offense or defense. It's so good in both. I mean, I've seen a lot of people get tripped up by the Padme team on defense, and I've also seen what it can do on offense. It can do so much for you. So it's really, really a nice team. Let's see. Galactic Republic leads us to Troopers. See how your Troopers are doing. Troopers are looking pretty good. Let's check that speed on that Stark right there, BCM and Zylo. Let's check that speed right there. Okay, he's got a 262, that 20. He gets a 282. That's the math right there, let me tell you. That's pretty good, actually. Troopers are an offensive team. You never want to put them down on defense. Yours are pretty solid. I like what you've done here. Overall, this is a really good review so far. I haven't really seen anything that's popped up where I'm like, what have you done? And that's always a good thing. Jedi are probably solid. They are. Yeah, you can use this team on offense. I really like Jedi Revan on offense. It gives you a lot of flexibility. And that's your Phase 2 team for Heroic Sith. So they're looking really good. Night Sisters, another great team. Offense, defense. Night Sisters, if you wouldn't mind. Okay. Need to work on your spirit. Get that team in there. I mean, again, Zylo can test this because that dirty bastard is always getting top in the Heroic Sith raid. I hate him. Are you still using Night Sisters for Phase 4, Zylo? He was Zylo?
The apprentice has gotten him.
Well, these things.
Yeah, I think he's been having issues. He's been jumping in and out.
Oh, okay. Well, if you can get back Zylo, I'd like to have you tell the folks what you're using to get like 30 million plus for your Heroic Sith. But Night Sisters on defense, that's really good. You can use them on offense. You need to get your spirit up if you're going to use that team. Just a better option. But yeah, this is a solid team. You could probably put this in the back line, JC. Old Republic, you can use this team for offense. You can also use it for defense. You've got four Zetas on them. It's a great team to put on defense. I like put it down there. It just makes them have to use something for it. You can't go in there with scrubs against that team. It'll get wrecked. It forces them to use something like a Palpatine and things of that nature on it, which is fine. They're not using it somewhere else. So I like the Old Republic team a lot. The 3 Zetas you need that you have is Zalbar, Karth, and Mission, and you've got those, so great job there. So that's nice. Old Republic leads us into Rebels. Rebels, we always know, are offense. You can put them on defense. And yours look really, really good. Zetas on the right characters. Yeah, really, really good job. Resistance. Yep, it's got the JTR squad. Yeah, looks really good. Zeta's in place. Nothing to complain there. Again, another offensive team. Can take out a lot of stuff on offense. Really, really nice. Let's look at your scoundrels. Let's break this down. So we have the Bounty Hunter team. We have some for the car team. Let's see how your rest of your team's shaping up. So Kira, L3, Vandor. Not quite there yet. Maybe a team you eventually work on. The good thing is your young Han is 7. You can get your young Lando finished up eventually. You can run the Kira Prepare team. I love it on defense. Gets me so many defensive holds and stuff. So something to work on. Your Nast is 12 with the Zeta. It's just super nice. Really good job here again with your team. This is a really good roster. I'm not really seeing any holes yet. Separatists, we know are going to be really good. We'll go look at them anyway. Yeah, look at that. Team got Watts unlocked. Geonosians look really good. I mean, if you're going to gear anybody up, keep working on your, at least to 12, I'd say your Separatists are the way to go, just for GOTB. I just got all my Geos to 12. I'm finishing up the rest of my Separatists. I'll get them to 12. I'm kind of hoarding right now because I'm waiting to see what they've got up their sleeve. They've been very quiet, Finn and BCM, on the home front of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Too quiet, in my opinion. Do you think they're going to launch something big here this week, or do you think next week they're going to announce something?
They might launch something today, but I think part of it is they're letting relics settle in a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of...
Yeah, it's kind of the calm before the storm.
Yeah, but keep focusing on your B1. Keep focusing on your Geonosian Brood Alpha. You already know this. Zeta, you probably may want to think about is B2. It's a really good Zeta for that character. The rest of your stuff is fine. Just keep farming. Droideka is part of that mix. You'll get there eventually. Trust me, I know the B1 and Droideka farms suck ass. But yeah, just keep working on your separatists for Geo. Sith again are offensive characters. GG's fighting me now. Why is it fighting me? Stop fighting me. Why are you fighting me? I'd like to go to the Sith, please. And GG decided it doesn't want to work anymore, Finn.
Well, that's no good. Let me see if I can get this.
Oh, there we go. Now we're rolled up. Yeah, you got your Treya team. That's for offense. You can 3-man a lot of teams with the Treya team with Treya, Scion, Nihilus. You got your Sith Empire team, which is really, really nice. You're working on your Malik to get him to 7 stars. So really, really in a good position. That's some offensive power. And you can use Darth Revan for defense or offense. It's up to you. You just got out your opponent and you can make that call. Really, really nice. And I love Sith Empire. I've got Marauder like you do. For Phase 3, good Lord, did they hit hard. I can't wait to do it again with my relics that I placed on them and see what I can really do with them. And we already talked about your Sith Empire. So really, I didn't really see anything. This is a really good roster, man. It really is. Very focused, very on point. Few mods I checked and characters here and there looked really, really solid. I don't really have any complaints about this roster whatsoever. This is a really good job. You know what you're doing, super hyper focused, working on the characters that you need to work on. I mean, it's a really good job. Anything you're seeing just from character standpoint or anything, Finn or BCM or Zyla, if he ever came back or stuff?
I'm not seeing anything in particular. Just, I mean,
you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, it's a good job.
I mean, they're pretty well focused, like you said. They're all being kind of moved up faction wise. The one thing I wanted to, I mean, he has everything. I mean, I'm not really concerned about anything with it. He's built this
some stuff to round up, right? But he's probably already working on that stuff. You know, so I mean, it's really
impressive.
good. That's most impressive.
Yeah. Only thing I'll say in terms of what to work on, right? Definitely start working on Shock T if you haven't, with where you are, because light side GOTB, chances are it's going to be an impact there for you to make sure that you have the character for whatever your guild is doing light side GOTB wise. So Shock T would probably be a good farm to have. Potentially, not as likely, but someone to consider is I'm gonna die, because he's gonna be he is from that era, was involved with the whole Geonosis battle, right? So whether or not he's going to be included, who knows? Not as important as Shock T is going to be, because I think we're all pretty sure Shock T is going to be required for at least one mission. In
Don't you think Mace Windu would be more important than I'm a gun?
Oh God!
No one is saying it's not, but I think he has Mace Windu already. He has Mace Windu at 7-star gear 9, so or gear 10.
This day
so
was...
you're.
I mean, if we're in the,
jumping in with a random comment.
I mean, if we're in the realm of speculation, right? I'm just thinking.
Grande, we're doing a roster review, so he has Mace Windu already. We're speculating based on his roster.
Look, everybody! It's the chicken chaser, the French tickler, the government Wi-Fi stealer, the brown Gandalf, the beardless one, the big deal himself, Grande Pappy Patron. Yeah, there he is. Mm-hmm. Oh Lord.
So Shock T may be one that you want to work on just in preparation for whatever's going to be happening in light side GOTB. But you already have your clone troopers, so you're pretty much set there. So you have probably the Geonosian equivalent on the light side completed. Yeah. So I would just keep going with how you're going. If there's any particular faction that you like over another one, you can start focusing on that. But yeah, Shock T is the only one that I would say, just with where you are at, start working on her just so you can get the shards, not necessarily gear-wise, just shard-wise, and then you can pump her gear up as needed once the light side GOTB gets announced or actually comes into play, or whatever you want to do.
All right, let's see here. We're looking at his mods. They look pretty good, gotta say. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, this is a really good job. There's some mods that are purple that are 15 speed, need to be sliced. Other than that, cross on first order officer, but. Purple and Thrawn, a couple on Thrawn, one on Boba Fett, but yeah. Other than that, pretty damn good job. Anything you're seeing in the mods, Finn? They're a really good job, man. This is a really good roster. Really focused. I'm really impressed.
I mean, mod wise, I'm not seeing anything terribly disturbing as I'm looking at it. I mean, everything looks fine. If you're trying to get your fastest set, you may be able to get a little bit of a faster set as I'm looking at yours.
Sure.
But I mean, nothing crazy. You have speed secondaries on speed sets, 19 and up. So I'm not seeing too much there. It's not uncommon. It looks like maybe you're a little light on the triangle for those, but that's really actually a common mod that people are low on. In terms of speed secondary on a speed set, it's probably the most common one that I've seen. Most people have crosses, but they're low on the number that they have in triangles at high speed. So yeah, no, you've done a good job. Your first page is pretty much all gold, right? So I think you're good there. You have some mods you may want to try and slice to see if you can get them above 20. Your triangle on Boba Fett, your cross on Thrawn, your diamond on Thrawn, but not a lot that's really like anything crazy. So yeah, no, I think you've done a really good job with your mods. You have a good depth of mods. At this point, you're at the point where you're just farming volume and trying to get more to roll higher. And likely I would still say farm speed sets, but you can also focus on other sets. Offense is having a pretty big comeback with relics, so you can focus on offense sets too, if you want. For offense secondaries, actually, let me filter by offense secondary as well, instead of just speed.
Offense or offense percentage?
So I'm looking at flat offense right now because he doesn't have a lot of them at 6E. Once you get to 6E, you definitely want offense percentage. So your flat stats are on good characters, and your offense percentage secondary is on GG. Can load this. And GG is going slow now for me too, so I'm just waiting for this to load. But no, you have a lot. Oh, okay. So you do have a lot of offense secondaries that you did level up percentage wise. So you took a 6E on Anakin, you took a 6E on Zalbar. I think those are the ones you're working. You're working now on more of the niche ones. You have good speed, so you can try and increase that speed. But then you're also going to look at offense and those type of mods now, especially with relics. And you can look for tankier mods as well. Protection mods, health mods, tenacity mods, defense mods actually are going to be somewhat useful as well with all of these armor increases that you can kind of boost up armor a lot more with defense sets and make some of these tank characters really good with relics. So yeah, just focus on some of those mods and just start to increase your depth, but you've done a good job.
All right, so that's your roster review, boss. Great job, man. Gotta say, I'm impressed. It's a really, really, really focused roster. Little stuff here and there that we mentioned you can work on and take our suggestions and things. But Dr. Finn, how does someone get a roster review for RSG for the lunch train?
So head on to the RSG.
Yes, please.
Did you check his ships?
Oh, he's getting one in fleet and stuff. I mean, he's got everything he needs. Okay. Yeah, he's kicking ass. I said that in the beginning. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I don't ever look at ships if like I see something crazy going on, but that's not the case here. Dog agrees.
Yep, dog agrees.
Yeah, dog agrees. Dog approved.
So RSG, you want a roster review?
Dog approved since 2016. There you go.
Head on to the RSG Discord. The link is in the description of this lunch hour, and message me, Finity, saying that you want a roster review. If I don't respond within 24 hours, just message me again to make sure you've been added to the queue. When your time on the queue comes up, I will message you saying that your roster review is coming close. We'll schedule a specific day for your roster review, go through everything that you want. I will add that to the list, and then we will do your roster review on the lunch hour for that specific day. Yeah, it is that simple.
That's science, man. And then we also do stuff for our Patreons too, right, Finn? Like they
Indeed. So if you are a green patron or higher, when you PM me, just make sure you include that you are a green patron or higher. And that will put you into the accelerated line. And that means we will try and schedule you as soon as possible at the first available opening. So make sure that you let me know if you are a patron so that we can get you scheduled to play there.
That's science. And then, last but not least, if you're just struggling with your mods and everything in the game, hit me up, RangerG1999. For my modding services, I will get your account squared away. I charge $15 for every 500K total GP, or $30 a million GP. I work on the cheap. And if you want to hang out and ask questions as we're doing it, all you need to do is spend $20 more. Just join me on the Zoom call, and we will hang out. People really love it. I love it because I get to meet you guys and hang out with you guys. And but we will get your roster squared away. I'll get all your mods cleaned up, get everything squared away for you, get your team squared away with the best of what you got available. And there you go, Ranger Day 1999 modding services. All right, now we are back into the game.
I had a question.
What? Okay.
I did. I had a question for Big Country Mags. In Star Wars canon, in Star Wars, lore,
Okay.
is Dog a bounty hunter?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What?
Okay, I didn't know, so inquiring mind.
I don't think he's canon.
Okay.
I hate you so much.
Wondering.
Right now. Yeah. Just so much hate. People wonder why I'm the dark side. This is why. All right, let's get to question time. Let me get the GW going here. We'll use the clone teams. I've been working on them. Let's get
Oh, so Doc Ariak asked what the wait time was. So right now the wait is about a week to 2 weeks.
Yep, it's not that bad.
For the roster reviews.
We've been working hard, consistently, doing.
Or hardly working, It's,
Well, I mean, it's however, a certain point of view. I mean, what else I want to put on this team? I don't just put all the clones. Let me see here. Let's go Snips.
I actually ran it was Shakti lead with the 501st and Snips, and that's a pretty decent combo.
I'm gonna go Rex lead with Snips and Anakin in here. Let's go have some fun. All right, get that going. Let's get to questions. Grande, are you excited for the 24th, my friend? And now he decides to leave.
He is speechless.
He must have dropped his phone into the hot tub.
Try to segue, get people involved, and this is the kind of crap you deal with, man. I'm telling you.
I'm excited. I got the day off.
I'm
so
sorry, I was
guys...
accidentally muted. Yes, I'm excited for it.
Yes.
I was trying to get where I could watch the chat at the same time, and I was muted for just a moment. I apologize.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just left me hanging there,
I
Grande.
was
All right,
great.
question time. What else? Any three question. What's your strategy when you have the slowest F and BS Darth Revan in your GAC group? Use it for offense. If you're Revan slower than theirs, use it for offense. The AI makes mistakes, and you can take advantage of it.
I think you can actually put it on defense.
You can. There's another strategy.
If your Padme or your Jedi Revan team is good enough to take it out. Remember, they're probably not going to go Revan on Revan, right? They're not going to mirror team that. So you got to look at what counters they're going to use. I think it really depends.
All
Play
right.
peekaboo. Put it in the back.
Yeah. Be like, surprise, mother. Ouchie girl, whip out your pickles. Ouchie girl's in chat. She says, I got my power cord. Finn.
Ooh.
You know
Hooray!
Yes.
The other thing you can do.
Now start to
A lot of
download
people don't
Borderlands
talk-
3.
A lot of people don't say this. You can actually split up Revan and Darth Basti. A lot of people don't do this. Before we got Darth Revan and we just had Darth Basti, we used to put Emperor Palpatine. This is an arena. You used to run an Emperor Palpatine with Darth Basti on the team. You can actually split them up. It means they have to use two good teams. So don't think of GAC the same way as you think of TW or the same way as you think of regular arena. In TW, you only have to put 4 teams on defense. In GAC, you have to put between 6 and 8 for most people.
Mm-hmm.
So it is more teams on defense and more teams on offense, which means you have more opportunities to do things slightly differently. You know, if you're slow, put it on the other team, and then put like Sith Trooper with Marauder and HK, for example, and then now you've reinforced the Palpatine team, and you've reinforced a Darth Revan team. So now you have two teams that are really tough for them.
There you go.
There's different things to think about.
Yeah,
There's a ton of different ways to go through it, right?
Well,
and
yeah,
to
it's
do
science.
it. I'm not saying that there's no like best way, you know. There's no best way. There's a way that works for you given your roster and who you're fighting.
All right, Chewy, next question. What kind of fast are you doing, Ranger? I'm doing the drink lots of water, work out a ton, run tons of miles, and not eat solid food. So there you go. That's the kind of fast I'm doing. All liquid. Makwa, question. Does Shakti need the Zeta for a Padme team? What do you think? BC?
I don't have any Zetas on Shakti right now.
Yeah, you can use her on the Padme team. She's really effective.
I don't have any Zetas on her, and I'm gonna tell you, unless you're sitting there with 4 or 5 Zetas already done, I would wait on Shakti.
Yeah, I'm
4 or 5
hoarding, man.
Zetas
I'm in
back.
full horde mode. I could put all the Zetas on the clones right now, but I'm waiting. I'm in that mode, Grundy. You know how I get. I'm like hoarding Zetas and Omegas. Like I'm waiting for them to drop the bomb. You know what I'm saying? So.
I think they're going to give us 30 days from when they give us relics, and then they're going to drop something.
We'll see. Let's see here. Revenator question: why does Finn have the McDonald's app? Oh my god.
Do you really need to ask that question?
Yeah, I mean it's Finn.
What's wrong with the
Does
McDonald's
Finn have
app?
what?
Why does Finn have the McDonald's app?
I don't know what's wrong with having the McDonald's app.
I don't know either.
Well,
I don't have it, but I think I've got some other apps that people would be like, Grande, why do you have that app?
Yeah, but we're not going to discuss those. This is a family show. Let's see here. Skywalker
Some
Vader.
apps.
Yeah, we get
Anyway.
it. Skywalker Vader question.
Starbucks. I have the Starbucks back.
I can see the
might be
Starbucks
one.
works for me. Yeah. Skywalker Vader question. What's better, to whipping out your pickle or to stroke your Wookiee?
Whipping out your pickle.
Yeah, I think whipping out the pickle is my go-to right there. The Wookiee the sound. All right, Scorp 30 question. I'm thinking about whaling on the relic packs. What do you got? What do you think about taking GG, General Anakin, and Han Solo to level 7? All are already level 5. I also have a level 5 Chewie and a level 3 GMY and Malik. I'm not a big fan of the packs. I'm just throwing that out there. However, if you really
I mean, they're not a bad value.
I mean,
if
they're
you
horrible
actually
value. They're awful
No. It's
value.
a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's not a bad value. It's a lot of money, though.
I think it's a horrible value. For that amount of money, someone did the math the other day. It was like $500 in total to take a character from 1 to 7 with what the packs offer. I was like, God dang, man.
I mean, there are lots of things that are a lot of money, but are still an okay value. I'm going to tell you, I only bought like the packs that were like in the under $20. I was not going to buy anything else. And I was like,
I can't. I just think they're.
I
BCM,
stopped spending. I didn't even get the $7.99 Galactic Pack 2 this time around.
I mean, I think.
And if you have decided to stop spending due to relics, please make sure that you go to our Tiltify page and donate to the American Cancer Society.
That's right.
instead.
That's linked down below, isn't it, Finn? Yeah. Don't
that's
buy
a
the relics,
better value.
guys. Let's give some money for kids with cancers, for God's sakes. Man, that's a value, right? Jesus.
that is some value.
Save that money for Tuesday, or if you want to do it now, go to the Tiltify campaign and donate there, man. Seriously.
I don't think you're going to have more enjoyment out of the game because you wailed on those packs.
Mm-mm.
That's probably the largest challenge, is that you probably won't have more fun. So if you're not going to have more fun, why spend? Or why spend anything that's not like, $5 or $10?
And there's your grande wisdom for the day.
There you go. I'm sure someone will ask for it, but there you go. For he has spoken. Moss Mike question: if you stroke your Wookiee but no one hears it, does it make a sound? Yes, it does. What's that sound, Finn? Oh my god. Revenator question. Will we see a new Duel of the Fates during the charity stream? Jedi Counselor Finn versus Darth Relic Ranger. Well, I mean, to have a duel, you have to have someone with skill. Finn has none. I have years of kendo.
I'm a healer.
Yes.
I avoid that kind of stuff.
Revenator question. Between the two, what do you think will be the first to come to the game? Darth Relic or the Eternal Twins? I hate you so much right now, Revenator.
The answer is the Eternal Twins.
It's not going to be Darth Relic. That's copyrighted by me. Zem420 question. I have a Darth Revan Malak team to face in GA, and I don't have Malak. How do I beat it with Jedi Knight Revan? Go in there with Thrawn. It depends on speed on your mods, though, but you mark Bass and burn her down. You know, that's the way to do it with Jedi Knight Revan. You're going to get to go first. You just burn Bassie down. Works every time, man. But then the problem is the level of the Malak.
The problem is you gotta have the mod, the level of the Malak and the level of the mods. And it is not super easy to do it. And you potentially will have to use 2 cleanup teams, right? I mean, if someone's really gone all in on that team, and your teams are good, but not like, epic level, you're probably going to have to do that. And then you're going to have to go in with like a CLS team. And then you're going to have to like clean up with like a crew team. I mean, you could potentially spend 3 teams on Darth Malak Revan. And that's if you do it right.
Well, if you have the IG-88 Grievous nuke team, that works.
Yeah,
it
that's
does.
a good team too. All right. Zem420 question, Ranger. If you eat Finity, is it considered breaking your fast? Yes. It's still flesh is flesh. Revenator, question for Ranger, pizza or tacos? That's just mean, man. That's just goddamn mean, man. God.
The correct answer is a pizza taco.
Yes. So you get the most of both. I love taco pizzas. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Hogzilla question, how would you mod the Geos? Well, I know how I got mine modded. How do you guys got it? We'll kind of throw it out there for the folks.
I mean, really, the other ones don't matter.
Yeah,
Geonosian Soldier needs all the crit chance he can get.
Yeah. I put damage on Spy and and Soldier. I put lots of defensive
well, the thing is, he gains
on
50% turn meter. He gets to 50% turn meter on a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And every time he uses that ability, everybody else gets to go. So you effectively want him to crit every time.
Yep.
And
so that's why you want to have him something like 100% crit chance.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely agree with the crit damage and offense on Geospy.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need speed on the Brood Alpha
with lots of health and protection, because that transfers to the Brood.
Yeah, I was gonna say just make him tanky as all hell, because the stats carry over to the Brute. So really, I mean, if you can get speed, that's fine, but you just want them to be tanky as all hell. Because if Geo Brood Alpha dies, the Geo team falls apart. You lose Hive Mind. So survival of Geo Brood Alpha is probably the most important thing, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I would agree. But you do have 2 tanks on that team. So
but
you've got the
Sunfac
ability
doesn't
to
auto
protect.
taunt.
I don't disagree with you.
And Sunfac's actually pretty slow, so
he is pretty slow. The other thing too is don't forget you have one of them has ability block. Which one has ability block? Is it Poggle on basic?
Poggle has
Poggle.
I think Poggle has
has
ability block, and then I went
Dispel
potency
on
with him,
special.
and then Sunfac is the
Someone
Dispel.
else has tenacity down. Someone else has tenacity down too. So there are a couple of abilities where they do a debuff on their basic, which then helps you put more debuffs down. So be considerate about the fact that you might want to actually have relatively decent potency, so that you can actually affect the ability block. I'll tell you, here's where those ability blocks really come in to help is if you can put those ability blocks on in GOTB, then the clones, when they actually get to go, they're only doing basics, which is really nice because some of them have very powerful.
They hurt.
So
they'll one-shot
consider
you.
that as a
those big AOE thermals.
Yeah,
not good. They're not good. Revenator says, "Can we get a grande wisdom word of the day?" I think we kind of. We got.
Wait! I actually have one. Are you ready?
Oh God. Okay, what is it?
No, look, these are good, Ranger. Come on. When have I ever not given you a good one? I'm going to tell you.
Do you want the examples?
Success is not owned; it's leased, and rent is due every day.
All right, Confucius. That's a good one.
See, you like it? Come on, man.
All right,
I got some good ones.
I know, but then you ruin it with something else.
Then I do ones about like picking your nose and stuff. I know. I go from like an amazing one to one about picking your nose.
That's why I call you the idiot savant of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. One minute you're blowing our minds, and the next you're destroying our minds. So, I mean, you just can't make this crap up, man. Question, Ranger, how do you mod your Kira stall team? A couple of them are easy. Kira puts speed and damage on, but I wanted her to... I'm trying to, just without looking. Vandor was protection. I made him tanky. Same thing with L3. Han and Lando damage, things of that nature. It's a real simple team to get going. It's not hard. It's not a hard mod. All right. Next question from Algae Dumpling. That last one was from Portugal. I don't know if I said that. Algae Dumpling says, question, my alt guild is up against Rose Taco's guild. Anyone have any advice or bets they want to place?
Distract him with the cross stitch.
Oh, snap.
That's really good, Finn. That could really work, yeah. He goes into battle all pissed off and makes boo-boos. I'm feeling it. All right.
That's science.
That is science. And I think that's all the questions we have. Let me look.
You could distract me with a cross stitch too. I think I bought one. We both bought like the biggest
I've distracted
one.
you with crayons before, Grant.
I think he bought the Millennium Falcon, and I got like Darth Vader's mask.
Yeah, let's not bring that up. Somewhere Tits is out there and it's not good. So, oh boy.
I will tell you, I do have in my truck as a good luck charm. I have a Zabiff crocheted Zeta, which is in my truck. That's one of the items. So I have a Zeta mat. It's pretty funny. Pretty
Very
cool.
nice.
I like.
From Zabiff.
From Zabiff, along with a nice little note. She's in a nice little note with it.
Okay, well there you go. All right, so that's our show for today. Did Zylo ever come back?
He did not.
No.
Oh, he must be having technical difficulties. All right. Still stands, guys. If you don't want Finn singing the pickle song, everyone stop what you're doing and go to his channel. Let's check out his channel. I'm going to do that right now. Let's go to YouTube.
Boost.
Zylos, we're trying to get him some subs, man.
Okay.
So let me.
Hey, Ranger.
Me.
Did you know that the pickle is light side?
All right, so we picked up 10 subscribers.
So the pickle is light side. The pickle is light side, and do you know how I know the pickle is light side?
I didn't ask.
I'm just telling you. I mean, this is need to know kind of information.
You didn't ask if I needed to know.
Look, I'm conveying information. Sometimes you don't have to ask for me to give you information, okay?
Yeah, pretty much all cases
the pickle
you need to
is
do that.
light side. The pickle is light side, and the reason why I can tell you the pickle is light side is because at one point the pickle turns to the dark side, and when it turns to the dark side, we call it Darth Relish.
And on that note, I am going to head off to my meeting. So bye, people.
Darth Relish, get it?
It's Takedown Games, Zylo Takedown Games. The link is up further up in the chat. Finn linked it, so God.
The chat loves me at least. That's all I'm saying.
You think, but it's really not the case, Grande. Fourth of Cog says, question for Grande. Hey, buddy, it's been a long time. You still playing? Yeah, you still playing, Grande?
I am still playing, yes.
Just asking. Inquiring minds want to know.
Look, Revenator even says Grande has never steered me wrong with a word of wisdom. See that? Chat's got my back. And look, even Nathaniel Morgan, he starts talking about Mike Hawk. You know, Mike Hunt's brother, Mike Hawk.
Just want to remind you, folks.
Grande, you got to watch getting into that stash before the streams, brother.
Yeah. I just want to throw this out that you guys are taking advice from a man that's spelled of UV.
I tell you what, I love doing that, dude. I love doing that. What I love about hearing the replay of it, what I love about hearing the replay of that is that Finity just went with it, like right away, and you actually had to stop Finity, like, wait.
Just sometimes you hear something, you're like, what? So, yeah. All right, on that note, we are going to end the stream. Guys, seriously, go to the channel, Xylo Takedown, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Sub on his channel. I want to get him some subs. We got the big show tonight, Rhonda. You're going to be on Wednesday night, man. Hump Day. Longest running live stream.
Softball practice got canceled because of a tropical depression, which means I'll be here, brother.
All right, so
I'll be here with my bells on.
Or you can just be there.
Yeah, that too. I'm just telling you.
No one asked for bells. Good Lord. All right, this is what I deal with every day, guys.
Grande Berga asked the question, does York Hunt like pickles? Yes, York Hunt does like pickles. In fact, York Hunt relishes pickles. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
He's not really going to stop. He just lied to you, folks.
No.
All right, so we've got the big stream tonight, guys. 8 p.m. Eastern, the longest running live stream in the galaxy. Please check it out. 8 p.m. Eastern, we break down all the news and notes from the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Maybe we'll have something new to tell you. If not, we'll cover what's been going on. We'll get into relics and things of that nature. So check it out. We'll have the crew on. We'll have a good time like we always do. So if you haven't checked it out, please do. We'll have more information about the Children's Hospital of Atlanta. Make sure you guys mark that on your calendar, guys. The 24th. We're going to need all the participants of the Skewers. I really want to knock that out of the park. I can't emphasize that enough. Make sure you subscribe, like us, check out our Patreon, all that good stuff. Any parting words, BCM? BCM, what have you been up to, man? You've just been chilling playing the game?
Yeah, playing the game. I'm probably, after we get off here, I'm going to finally get a Gear 13 and Gear 13 my Dark Basti.
Yeah, we discussed it, yep. So, and Grande's still playing, and then Grande's still playing the game. So, I mean, that's nice.
Absolutely.
All right, so I am going to go work out like I have been and keep getting in shape for this goddamn marathon coming up. And
you're practicing your Naruto run?
Yeah, I wish I could run like that. I'd be pimp. I could do that for about 100 meters and then I'll die. See, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. God, 7 months I'll be doing that half marathon again. So, got to get it in, man. Got to get that running in there. Let me tell you something right there. Let me get that weight down and get that running in. Let me do some of that. But yeah, make sure you check out all that stuff we mentioned. With that, we're going to end the stream. So, on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you for joining us on this lunch stream today. We'll see you tonight, VIPs. You know the deal. 7 p.m. We'll have the pre-stream, and then 8 p.m. we'll have